If you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Jake Elliott, ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from SoFi. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Set. Go. Set.
Herbert gonna throw on this first play. Open man, that's Amari Cooper. He's to the 15. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, LA. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a Solid return. Here comes the Eagles punt team. A fair catch called for and taken in, although we do have a flag down, so we're going to have to sort this one out. Here's a handoff to Chubb. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. And he will score. Nick Chubb, touchdown Los Angeles. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To the air right away is Hurts. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And nothing on that one back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Mike, I have to be honest, when offenses come up with run play designs, blocking the corner is not really a big priority. But in this case, great job not only forcing it on the outside, but defeating the block, coming up and making the tackle, and keeping it to no gain.
He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down. Here's Herbert. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Now Herbert. Cooper with the grab. And he's in! Amari Cooper! Touchdown, L.A. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers looking terrific here out of the gate. Already up 21-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Here's 1st and 10. Now Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll move the pocket here with Hurts. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding that that time in the pocket was quickly coming to an end. Those defensive guys were all over him, but by buying time, flushing to his right, nice job by his receiver uncovering, leads to a nice pickup.
And he'll get forward for about a yard. Junior Colson there to make the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. The ball's out. And the defense has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down. A run up the middle with Chubb. Into the secondary at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing, Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
That is intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Florida. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
They'll run it straight ahead with Chubb. He's got space inside the 25. And he's going to be taken down.
You hear teams talk about it all the time, Mike. Let's win at the point of attack. And boy, this team here early in the first quarter, they've done just that.
Once again, it's Chubb. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. Now, Herbert. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
That's caught Saquon Barkley. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here, bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback.
We tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And the Chargers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
To say this group has started strong here in the first quarter, Mike, might be a bit of an understatement. I mean, offensively, firing on all cylinders. Defensively, suffocating the opponent. The ability to complement each other on both sides of the ball and play at such a high level, they could have a little bit more breathing room here by the end of this drive.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
On second down, here's Herbert. That's taken in by Chubb. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Herbert to the air again. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Now we get whistles. Time has run out. The first quarter has come to an end. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 24-0 is our score. We're back in Southern California in a moment. They'll go with Chubb. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Chubb. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal. Now, a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Shotgun now for Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Chargers will extend their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Hurts now. Taking off.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he's going to have to eat this one, and down he goes.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
3rd and long for Hurts. That one caught by Smith. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, like, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Running these underneath crossing routes, you wouldn't imagine lead to a lot of explosive plays, but when done right, if you can get the receiver in open space and get the ball in their hands, there's a lot of opportunity for big run after the catch and generate chunk plays.
Here's a 2nd and 6. A run with Barkley. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down. They get 5 on 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull?
Oh, Barkley has fumbled. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? A pass caught by Saquon. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. Hurts. Open man downfield is Brown. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this...
And he'll take it on in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Eagles are able to edge a bit closer. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Go. Home trips right. Set.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's to the right side and incomplete.
And this is what happens when you can pair a really good pass rush with a really stingy secondary. Marrying the two together, not only to change his launch point, but not give the quarterback anywhere to go with the ball.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
At this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
On the ground, it's Chubb. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Herbert. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On play action now, Herbert. That ball is caught on the sideline, and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
We'll go. Set. Chill.
Herbert to throw. He'll look underneath here for Chubb. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Just nowhere to go once he catches this ball. You see, he's doing everything in his power to make guys miss and break tackles. Think he ended up doing a little bit too much because he ends up going backwards.
Throwing again, Herbert. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a 1st down. They'll go with the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Justin Herbert, touchdown Chargers. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll be 2nd down.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. He'll look underneath here for Barkley. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Alohi Gilman.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. He's going to air this out for Davis. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd. The Eagles going to send their field goal unit out. This will be from 42 yards out. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Now a play fake. Herbert. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake. Hurts. Open man downfield is Smith. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line.
I'll pick up the 44-yard play. And an Eagle first down.
So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now Hurts. He's got his big tight end. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the two-point conversion. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
Eagles 16. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Running is Chubb. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Throwing, Herbert. And that'll be batted down. James Bradbury right there gets a hand on it to break it up.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. That's taken in by Conklin, the tight end. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
On the handoff, this is Chubb. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end. Second down and 8. Throwing now is Herbert. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll give it to Dobbins. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Charger first down.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
1st and 10.
Ray. Hey, Ram.
To throw is Herbert. Toward the perimeter, it's Cooper. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Now it's Herbert. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
On fourth down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Got a man. It's A.J. Brown brings it in. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Big-time play with Hurts and Brown. It's a gain of 34. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. They're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Now a screen set up for Barkley. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. We are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It is 3rd and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. That is going to bring up 4th down.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out this.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. A run out of the gun. Here's Chubb. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
21. Let's go, let's go. 59, 59.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's taken in by Chubb. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run it with Gus Edwards. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
First and 10 now from the 36. Now Chubb. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
Ayy, wake up, shot calling. Pay what I bought it. New crib, psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Yeah, straight out the Lennox.